Alright guys, it's Bill here. We're back with more Life Strange Before Storm, so let's go.
I'll take it.
But yeah, I'm actually really surprised. Like
Even
last
if it's
episode, I
only
forgot
the
to start the
process of
timer, so I kind of
elimination.
ended it not really knowing where I was. And it still ended up being 30 minutes almost exactly. So that's pretty fucking great. Like it was 30 minutes and like 6 seconds. I don't know how the fuck I did it, but that was great. But
I wore
yeah,
this
we're
bracelet
continuing
my
on here.
entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know.
Oh my god, I don't care. Yay, the origin story for bracelet that she gives to Frank later on. Can we leave? Alright, let's leave. I don't care.
The fact that she's here right now. That she came here. For me. I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
No.
Of course not. But it might be tough to track her down.
Yeah. That's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon.
Who, a drug addict?
What if we can't
Yeah,
find
my new
her?
friend who's a drug addict who just so
Still,
happens
you
to
can ask my
run in the
dad.
same circles.
I have no idea where to start.
I got this.
Yeah,
Come on.
Really?
Really?
Mysterious. I like it.
Okay.
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her.
Like something blew my mind the other
Can't
day.
just ask my parents for a
I
ride.
actually was when I bought Gravity Rush 2. I was like looking at my like there's a website called Backloggery where you're able to keep track of your game collection and stuff like that. And that's something I've been using for I think like 8 years now, like a while. Whatever. Let's do that. But
I've got that one.
yeah. So I was like I was adding in Gravity Rush 2 and the other games I bought from GameStop that day, and
You do?
Yeah.
I was like looking at like how
Anything.
many PS4 games I had. It fucking blew my
Anything we
mind.
could come up
I have
with.
71
Oh,
PS4
hang on.
games.
It's
Like I have
just like
no
I
clue
told
how to
that
fucking got that
fucker
high
back
so
at the mill.
quickly. Because it's like
It was
a
a
year
lot
ago I
scarier
had
than this
20,
mob
I
we
think.
walked every
And it's like I literally
Flamed
didn't
it.
buy
And
any
armed with
games
robot
until
wrenches
like
and a
July
motherfucking dragon
I
on a
believe
leash between you and her. And
of
I will
last
still
year.
find a way to
And between July and like October all I bought was like 4
Chloe
games.
fucking Price.
So it's like essentially in the
The
last
magical Shakespeare
like well
fairy.
since November,
Shut
so what 5 or 6
But once we
months?
find her,
6 months, right? Yeah, in the last 6 months I've bought like 50
how do I
games,
talk to her?
which is like kind of ridiculous.
What do I say?
I don't even fucking care. Like whatever.
after my dad died. I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore.
It's kind of funny. Like I was thinking about this. Like
Somehow,
a lot of games I've been
speak.
playing recently. Like the games I've played
I
like
always
since
know what to say.
the last year. Like there's a lot of
When you
great
speak,
games there that. Again,
my
I just hadn't
dreams.
played yet before that last year. I mean,
He's
a lot of them
there.
obviously came out around that time, and some of them were just games I
It's so
didn't
real.
get around to yet. But it's like there's a lot of games I've played
It's
in the
almost
last
like
year or
it's
so that are
another part
really
of my
great
life.
games. I mean, like Horizon Zero Dawn, Witcher 3, AC Origins,
Used to be.
like
Only
all
one.
3 of those games are. I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn less so, but I mean, are games I would say are like some of my all-time favorite games. I mean, at this
I've
point,
never
and
told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before.
who cares if the stars are
Who cares if
dead?
the stars are
Because they're alive to us, or some bullshit like
As
that,
long as
right?
we can still see them,
Okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, that was close
that
enough.
means they're real. To
Even
us.
something like Watch Dogs wasn't even a game I had played a year ago, which is strange to me. I mean, really, I think like a year ago, I think I only played like maybe 10 of the games I owned on PS4. as of a year ago. I mean, like, I only played like what, probably AC Unity, AC Syndicate, Uncharted 4, what, like Tales from the Borderlands, Life is Strange, Until Dawn. I don't know, a lot of those sort of games. But yeah, it's really become more recently where I play a lot more of the games I currently own. Oh yeah, this thing again. And also, like, yeah, think about like other games I played since then. Persona 5, Nier Automata, two other games that I would say are two of, I would say more so Persona 5, but like Nier Automata is still a really great game as well.
Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go?
I do think at this point, though, I'm not necessarily there yet, but I'm nearing the point where I have most of the games I would want for PS4. I think I'm still probably around 30 to 40 games off. But I think I'm nearly there at this point. Your memories are my memories.
Don't you mean my memories? I don't think you remember after your death.
Like, a lot of the games that I really wanted to get when I bought the PS4, I have at this point. Actually, I think all of those games that like I really wanted to get when I bought the PS4, I have at this point.
Sure.
It's a lot of, not necessarily, like, there's just titles that I want now that I didn't necessarily want at the time, and there's some other games that just came out afterwards. I mean, there's stuff like LA Noire is still another one that I still would like to pick up at some point. Just because I really liked it on 360 when I played it back when it came out, and then just never got around to replaying it. So I would like to replay it. I'll probably do it on the channel at some point.
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
Nothing here.
Like what?
And then there's like
nothing
just
here.
other random
Really?
stuff like
That's
Darksiders 1 and 2. There's a lot, like, that's something else.
No,
There's
it's
a lot of
Spark.
remakes that I still don't
I
own that I would like to
just
get.
got that replaced.
Like Darksiders 1 and 2.
What?
Those are two games I would like to replay.
I said it's not the spark plug.
So dumb.
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's...
Yeah, I finally
So just-
reorganized my shelves for the first time in a while. I mean, nothing's really changed. Like,
Well,
if you watch my game
You know what William Shakespeare
game room
said.
tour video from earlier in the year, from the beginning of the year, it's pretty much looks almost exactly like that. Just more games in certain sections, whatever. Like, just games moved around and stuff. A couple more Blu-rays, stuff like that.
Something about...
I finally got around
the
to
world being
putting that
huge.
together because
So
there's just been stuff laying on the shelves
might
for a
as
while
well
now.
act
And
the fuck
finally
out
put
of
them
it.
on the shelves.
Nailed it.
But I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself. Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow.
Sure.
That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
What a shame. No, I really don't care. Like, the thing about this is that it's so dumb because it pretty much, none of this matters. Like, I mean, because by the time Life is Strange happens, it's like she's still fucked up by that point anyway. It's like that's the thing I really like. Just none of this game makes sense. Like none of this game does, especially episode 3. Like there's a lot of shit that's gonna happen later on that's just so dumb. And it's like as if they forgot that they were a prequel. I mean, that's pretty much what most of this game is. Like, it's like they forgot this was a prequel and they were just making their own shit up. Like, it's kind of in the same way that, like, it just feels like, I mean, it just feels completely disjointed with Life is Strange.
Wait,
Kind of in the same way that, like, I was recently thinking about, like, Star Wars Force Awakens and Star Wars Last Jedi. Because, like, recently I was thinking, like,
doesn't seem like
well,
Mom.
I really didn't like Last
She
Jedi when I
wouldn't even
originally
mess like
watched it.
this.
And I was thinking about it more now, and I was thinking, you know what? I think I like it even less the more time goes on. Because it's just so dumb, a lot of the decisions that Rian Johnson made, in my personal opinion. Like, it pretty much just
Whatever.
completely undoes
I don't have time for this shit.
a lot of shit that
That's
J.J.
not how
Abrams
it's
set
rated.
up in 7.
Okay.
And
I
it's like
saw some
Rian
of
Johnson
the
just, like, closed a lot of those
Never
plot
liked
lines. And it's, like, for no real
My
reason.
boss would
And,
be totally pissed about Damon's
but whatever.
To get this exactly right. I can do this.
Oh, Frank. Eager much?
It's kind of funny though, looking back on it, because like in the last 6 months, there were 2 movies I was like super excited about. One being Star Wars Last Jedi, and the other one being Avengers Infinity War. And like how I came out of the theater like having completely opposite reactions about, like, because like when after I finished Last Jedi, I was like, oh, that was really disappointing. Like I just didn't love Alright, let's play. I can explain. I just really didn't love Last Jedi, but then like
was a lot more
Infinity War, I still think
complicated
is
than
one of the best films I've ever watched. Just the way that they were able to handle the having all those
a favor to
characters,
ask you
all that
first.
plot within one
I need to find
one
that
film,
book
and then
from
also
the
have like a framework there, with it being like Thanos' story and like having a full character arc for Thanos within the film. I think it was brilliantly
Something
done, and like I've been thinking about it more and more. I do think at this point I would say it's my second favorite all-time movie, and I think that's something that I did not expect it to be. Like I was expecting it to be good, but I didn't expect it to be, because like I'm a guy like I watch more than just like the blockbusters and all that shit. Like there's people out there that just watch MCU and Star Wars and stuff like that. That's not me. I watch everything, and for me to say Avengers Infinity War is my second favorite movie of all time, I think that's saying a lot. I mean, I've watched, I believe, on IMDb, because I rate every movie after I watch it. I believe I've watched like 3,500 movies or something ridiculous like that. 3,700 or something. I don't know. It's some number up there. And it's like, for me to say Avengers Infinity War is number 2 out of all those, I think that's saying a lot. Let's do this.
I'm trying to help a friend.
But yeah, I mean, as I said, like I've said it in the past, and I'll say it again. Like Avengers Infinity War just is the perfect movie for me, because it's essentially
Yeah.
like an adult version of a Power Rangers finale. And again, I loved Power Rangers as a kid. I loved episodes where the Power Rangers lose, and I love when they lose like everything that they have, which usually happens in parts 1 and 2 of the finales, like parts 1 and 2 of Journey's End, the finale, to Lost Galaxy. Really just in that era of Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue, and Time Force.
Okay.
All 3 of those finales for those seasons started out that way, where it was parts 1 and 2 of Journey's End from Lost Galaxy, part 1 of Fate of Lightspeed from Lightspeed Rescue, and then parts 1 and 2 of End of Time from Time Force. All of those, like, I fucking adore those episodes, because it's where the Power Rangers lose everything, and
Mom usually
I just
doesn't
really
know
like the
she's
idea of like a sense of hopelessness within the story, and I feel like Avengers Infinity War
she
encapsulates that
believed me
really
for once
perfectly,
about never
but also
coming
has
back home.
adult themes within the film, and then also has a character arc for the main villain, all within one film. And it's also like the culmination, not necessarily culmination, because obviously there's going to be part 4, but I mean, it's like the start of the culmination of all these other movies that came before it. And I don't know, I was just super impressed with how they were able to handle Infinity War. And yeah.
If Rachel and I were still leaving today, there's literally nothing in there that's worth taking.
Can I not change clothes? I want to wear that shirt that we stole from Rachel.
David went through my stuff.
Not stole, obviously, but that we took from Rachel.
It would be nice if I had some clean clothes.
Oh, Sin Smoke, let's do that.
It's so weird to be home.
Sure. Okay, whatever.
I'm
I don't care.
with her. We just end up fighting. Does she just want me to pretend everything's fine? Maybe I should try not to see her today.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, he's like, I think my favorite movie of all time at this point is
changed.
Memento, and I still think that stands.
Recognize me now.
Not necessarily because I think it's really the
As of yesterday. Someone should update this photo.
not because it's like the most fun movie to watch, but I do think it's just the way that the story is told through that film. I think it's just super interesting and super fun. And again, like, there's other movies I would rather watch more often than that, but I do think
Secret Jacket.
um
Definitely taking.
I just really respect the way it was made. Like, I really like the idea that the entire film is in reverse, or at least not the entire film, but like most of the film's in reverse, and obviously there's black and white scenes that take place
Russia, huh?
not
Kinda
in
far from
reverse. Whatever.
Best
It's hard to
country in the
explain, but either
world,
way,
though.
great film, Memento. I think
Rachel
most
would
people
love
that would have wanted to have watched it have watched it at this point. But I mean, if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's fantastic. It's Nolan's second film. Actually, I've watched most Nolan films. I mean, he's one of my favorite directors. I still haven't watched Dunkirk. I still need to watch that, and I still haven't watched Following, which was his first film. But I've watched everything else.
What?
Which
What's the
Nolan's a
second
great director in my eyes. I mean, obviously there's Memento, then Insomnia, which is really good as
Rachel
well.
really is good at everything.
Then
she does.
then Batman, and the Dark Knight trilogies after that, right? And then well, I mean, with the Prestige in the middle, and also which the Prestige I'm not an enormous fan of. It's fine, but not my favorite movie in the world. And then also Inception, which is another one of my all-time favorite movies. And then obviously Dark Knight trilogy is really fucking great. Even though Dark Knight Rises has some plot issues here and there, but still great movies. And Interstellar I fucking adore, even though I know a lot of people don't love Interstellar, but and to be honest, the first time I watched Interstellar I didn't love it, but on the rewatch I really, really like Interstellar.
Is Mom playing music?
Oh yeah, they're gonna be dancing or something, right? Okay. Oh wait, there's another message. Okay. Again, why the fuck are we up so early? Why are we up at 7 o'clock? Like, what kind of slacker wakes up at 7 o'clock in the fucking morning on a normal day? Or 6:50? What the fuck is that? Who the fuck does that?
Is getting out of here still in my future? Or is this.
Yeah, I would
picture
still say
looks
Memento's my favorite movie of all time. And to be honest, I
Either
kind of
way,
want to remake my list of favorite movies of all time. I
fixing
do
that
it like
truck from
once
the
a year.
junkyard.
But I feel like the way I look at film has kind of changed a bit in the last few months, especially because I've kind of stopped being super into film. Obviously, I still watch movies a
Is
good
that
chunk, but I mean, like, I'm not
David's
as
towel?
crazy about it as I used to be.
Where the hell
Where, like,
is
normally
mine?
I would watch at least a couple movies a day. Like, at this point, I'm watching maybe a movie a
My
week or so.
towel's probably in here somewhere. I should just calmly look for it. Maybe
Yeah, because,
Mom
again, why do
threw
we
my
need this towel?
here.
Wait, what are we trying to do?
No awesome pirate towel.
Yeah, we need to look at our hand, figure out what we're doing. Find pirate towel. Okay, that's actually what we're doing.
I truly hate seeing so much of David's shit around here.
I know where it
Gross.
is. I just want to look at everything else first. Manly grip. Wow, that's actually really pathetic. Okay.
Score.
Oh, well. Actually, I didn't mean to do that, actually. I forgot. I was for some reason, I was thinking it was in the drawer.
Kids,
So I was wrong.
wait a minute. Captain Bluebeard's hair dye. Max was going to make me a pirate, but we never got around to
What
it.
is this, fucking,
Ready
Wolf
for
Among
the
Us?
Best shower of my life.
Yeah,
Hot
let's have the
water,
best shower of our
totally
life. Let's go, I guess? Do I have to watch Chloe shower? I feel like this scene and like also the one in Life is Strange where Max is showering is like just kind of awkward. And this one's even more so considering she's 16. At least Max was like 18, but still, it's like, why the fuck do we need to see this exactly? Especially like an hour into this episode. Or, yeah, an hour into this episode. If you're gonna have a shower scene, at least put it at the beginning of the episode. At least, like, Life is Strange episode 2 did that, and also, like, in, like, heavy rain, like, you take a shower at the beginning of the game. But, like, here, it's like we're doing it in the middle of the fucking episode. Oh, yay, we have to... Oh, fuck off. This is so dumb, too. Well, whatever. Look at the music and everything and stuff.
I need new clothes.
Okay. Definitely getting a copyright claim. But, oh, fucking well at this point. What did she end up wearing? I really don't remember. Oh, she wears William's clothes. That's what it is. Okay.
What do I feel like wearing on this easy ass thing?
Okay. Let's look at what we can wear. Well, we just literally took that. What do I want to wear? Punk Dough. Is that the weird looking one? I feel like it is. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. This looks so dumb. We're not gonna wear this. You get it, Jane Doe? Huh? So funny. So funny. Alright, we're gonna wear this because I think that's the one we stole from Rachel, right? Fine.
Alright. One last thing. I need to get Dad's tools so I can fix that truck.
Yeah.
Dad's toolbox should be in the garage downstairs.
Let's do that, I guess. We still haven't gotten any more graffiti things, so I feel like we've missed something. But oh well. You know, I'll probably just go back and do it anyway. Actually, let's look around here. As we can.
Wait. Mom actually sold her ring?
guess so.
I remember this. Mom left it. Wait. Is today Mother's Day? Shit.
Oh, it is Sunday, isn't it?
Shit. David really is moving in. Can I just give that?
Okay. Oh, lovely. Okay.
I wonder who gave this to Mom.
Putting your foot down. Oh, fuck off. Let me interact. There we go.
So, if I put this photo out, Mom just hides it in a different drawer? What the hell?
Yeah, what the hell? Okay. Is there really nothing else here? Alright, we'll go down. Wait, how far into the episode are we? 26 minutes? Okay. We'll go down.
What are the chances I can avoid Mom or David?
I'm flipping them over.
Not yet. I told you, 3 minutes each side.
They're gonna burn.
Oh, you're the expert now.
I can't stand it.
I'm telling you, it'll make a mess. You know, you don't have to make me breakfast. I'd settle for flowers.
You cook all the time. I want you to have a break at home.
You are one class act, David Madsen.
Mom actually looks pretty happy right now.
Yep. Okay. Alright, let's leave.
Hey, who's there?
Who else would it be?
Chloe, your hair. When did you... Was this for the play? I heard you performed last night.
Nope. I mean, I did, but this is something different.
None of that matters now. Oh, I am so glad to see you.
Good to see you, Chloe. Coming home was a smart decision.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thank you, sweetheart.
I didn't get you anything.
Having you back home is present enough.
Sure.
I'm just here to pick up something. Then I have to go.
Are you coming home tonight?
Mom, I don't know.
I wish you would tell me what you're up to.
Getting the fuck out of here.
I'm just hanging out with Rachel.
Oh, how is Rachel? I was telling David about the play and you being in it.
I really
Sure.
gotta go.
Listen, wait. Before you go, David has something to say to you.
See, one of the
It
things I
won't take
don't like about
long.
Chloe is the fact that she like pushes people away, but then she blames the other people for like
Mom.
for the way that they act towards her and stuff. It's like, I mean, like with me, like I push people away, but it's like I understand that I push people away and I
don't
actively
think this
want
is
to
the
push people away. It's like with Chloe, it's like she pushes
already
people away
promised.
with like, and then is upset that they're like not happy with her and stuff.
I've made an agreement with your mother to trust you
from now on.
Really? What does that mean?
It means that from today forward, I'm going to take you at your word.
We shouldn't.
So, if you say you haven't been smoking or drinking, then I'll just leave you be. Even though she had pot yesterday.
David, the idea is you should feel comfortable here, Chloe. David's not going to question you, and neither am I.
Okay, well, we'll end the episode here. Next episode we will continue on, but for now, thank you for watching.